Jason Falinski is the member for McKellar, Bronwyn Bishop's old seat. She joins me. Jason, thank you for your common sense. This Cameron reform should have legs. Just outline simply what it entails in terms of choosing candidates.
Well, basically what it means is, Alan, that instead of creating equality of outcome, you're trying to create equality of opportunity by having the Liberal Party constantly recruiting good people onto a candidate list, broadening the scope and the talent that pre-selection panels can choose from.
Just to interrupt you, Jason, sorry, stop there. So firstly, there would be an official candidate list and people could register their interest in being a candidate and running for Parliament by having their name on that list. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly how it works. So in the UK, if you want to stand for the Conservative Party, you need to apply to head office and say, I'm interested in having my name on a candidate list. You are then pre-vetted. You have to go through some training. You have to make sure that your training is kept up. And then you are actually made to understand what is involved in running for Parliament. So you don't get people in Parliament.
Or for that particular seat. That particular seat. I mean, I've spoken to people in the House of Commons who've actually been told by the Conservative Party head office to go to X seat, then they get beaten there, they go to another seat. So basically, you're looking at trying to broaden the number of people on the list and the occupations they have. That's what Cameron did, didn't he?
That's exactly what he did. And, you know, we have seen the result. I mean, the Conservative Party in the UK is now one of the best parties in politics in the world. This isn't about quotas. This is about getting better people into Parliament.
Yes.
And that's what David Cameron and Boris Johnson have achieved.
And he went around, didn't he, Cameron, recruiting people like nurses and academics and teachers and small business people and encouraging them to stand to put their name on the list. Then they'd be trained and looked after, and suddenly there was a very diverse group of people being chosen to represent the Conservative Party. And the number of women, I think, on the list tripled, didn't it? It
tripled in about 2 years. So, and look, it just had the impact where pre-selection panels in the UK found themselves having better people to choose from, and they made better choices.
And the candidate list, I know, was designed to match the makeup of the nation.
Well, that's what Cameron said. But, you know, what you ended up with is all these people who were, for example, nurses who supported Conservative values, who had been told for so long by so many people that nurses don't vote for the Conservatives, who found themselves standing for the Conservatives and making nurses realise that actually their interests lie with the Conservative Party, not with the Labor Party.
So basically you're saying here the Liberal Party could build a candidate pool. You wouldn't have to wait until pre-selection to start the process of finding and training candidates. I mean, look, I know you've collaborated with Nicole Flint on all of this. The factional hacks won't really surrender their power, whoever gets into Parliament. How far is this proposal going to go, do you reckon?
Well, look, I'm hoping it goes all the way, Alan. I think it's got legs. A lot of people are talking. Angus Taylor's very supportive. Nicole Flint and I came up with it. Nick Cater's spoken to us. He's very interested in us developing the idea. And, you know, I want my colleagues to get involved. I want every member of the Liberal Party to get involved and see why this is an idea that wouldn't achieve what we need to achieve.
Good on you. Great stuff. Very positive. Good to talk to you, Jason.